Are you struggling with emotional eating, or you eat because you feel sad, you feel depressed, or you don't know what to do, and because of which you are putting on weight every single month and you don't know what to do about it? If this is your current situation, make sure you stay till last, because I will share with you 5 practical tips and techniques with which you can break free from this emotional eating for rest of your life and you can lose weight effortlessly. Hello everyone, I am Harshankar and you are watching Transform with Hari. Way back in 2011 to 2015 time frame, I put on almost 20 to 21 kg of weight. When I look back, I realize I put on weight only because of emotional eating. I used to eat when I was not hungry. There were times when big packet of chips, I used to finish it in no time. I'm watching some comedy serial and the moment 25-30 minutes is over, the big chips of Lay's used to be completely out and I used to feel totally bad after it. It was not that I was hungry, but even though I had your lunch or dinner, after 15, 20, 30 minutes, I used to feel like eating something. If it is happening with you, when you have your meal and after 1 hour or 2 hours, you feel like eating something, understand that we are not hungry. Just imagine if you ate your lunch or dinner, how can you be hungry in 25-30 minutes or 40 minutes? So if you feel hungry, it is not the hunger, it is the emotion which is forcing you to eat something. That's why we call it as emotional eating. And when I understood this in deep and started implementing in my life, believe me, in 5.5 months, I lost almost 20 to 21 kg of weight. I have been maintaining it from last more than 4.5-5 years. So today in this video, as I told, you will learn 5 tips which will help you break free from this emotional eating for rest of your life. So let's get started. Number 1, you have to understand what triggers you. See, whenever you feel like eating chips or eating samosa or eating junk like cake or anything, you have to go deep within and ask yourself, are you really hungry? 99% of the times the answer is no. Believe me, for me, I was not hungry. I was eating because there was certain emotion because of which I used to feel this emotion has to be suppressed, and all the junk food used to be a replacement or used to be a coping mechanism to replace that emotion. So whenever you feel like eating something, one thing is you have to understand what is the trigger. What is that emotion which has triggered you to eat that chips? What is that emotion which has triggered you to eat that samosa or eat that cake or eat that pizza or pasta? So first thing which we have to understand is awareness is the key. You have to get in deep within you and understand because of what emotion I'm feeling like eating chips. Because most of the times when you feel like eating chips or anything, it is not that you are really hungry, as we already discussed. It means it is 100% driven by emotion. So what you have to do is you have to understand that what is the trigger for which you are going towards this all unhealthy food. That is the first step. So when you feel like eating chips, you have to see whether you are stressed out, you are feeling sad, you are feeling depressed, or you are really happy, because these all food is the coping mechanism to release all these emotions. And when you have them, what do you feel? You feel good for temporary period of time. No one feels good after eating chips, samosa for rest of their day. After eating within 20 minutes, they feel bad. Oh my God, why the hell did I eat? Because of which I'm putting on weight. It's not that you are not aware. It's not that you are not knowing because of this, your life is getting screwed up. But for that emotion to get coped up, we go towards this all unhealthy food. So first thing is you have to understand what triggers you and make a list of those emotions. When I feel like eating samosa, I am sad. When I feel like eating, chips or something, I am feeling depressed. You will see for a lot of people, the same emotion happens every time. This is called as a pattern. Many people, when they feel sad, they will go to eat something. Many people, when they are stressed out, they will go to release that stress on food. So make a list of these emotions because of which you are going towards this unhealthy food options. Okay, this is the first step, because if you are aware, that is when you can control anything in your life. Second step, develop a habit of 2 minutes pause. What is this habit? It is a miraculous habit. Whenever you feel like eating something and you have got that in front of you, put a timer in your phone or in your laptop, in your fitness band for 2 minutes and just be still. Because anyway, after 2 minutes, you are going to eat. So when you have put the timer for 2 minutes and you are not eating anything, what would happen? You would go through that emotion. You will realize that, man, I am eating because I am not hungry. I am eating because I am stressed out. I am eating because I don't know what to do, how to release that emotion. And that is why I am eating that certain, food. So when you wait for 2 minutes, many times with clients, when I have told them to develop it as a habit, they don't eat. But even after waiting for 2 minutes, if you go ahead and eat it, it's okay. because you are aware. Believe me, when you wait for 2 minutes and then you eat that chips, you will not finish the complete chips, because when you were aware in that 2 minutes, you knew this food is not going to help you. So this 2 minutes habits, 2 minutes pause habits can transform the way you have been eating till today. It's not that 100% will go with this, but you will be more aware about what you are going to eat and how it will impact your health. So if you start with this, whenever you have feeling of eating something and you have bought it and kept it in front of you, put this technique. Just put a timer for 1 or 2 minutes. 2 minutes is ideal time. Within that time, you will see a lot of times you might not go for that food, and this is the greatest victory for you. Second one, replace the habit. See, you are feeling depressed, you are feeling anxious, you are feeling sad, you are feeling boredom, because of which you are eating something. Now it was a habit for you. You had certain emotion that led to eating all these things. Now if you are not eating any of them, how do you release that emotion? And if you really look at it, when you eat chips or when you eat samosa or when you eat anything, what happens? You feel good. Now you should make a list of things which makes you feel good. Like you go for a walk, you listen to music, you talk to your parents, you talk to your friends, or you read a book or you journal anything. It gives you good feeling. It means what samosa gave you, similar feeling these things also will give you. So whenever you feel stressed, whenever you feel anxious, whenever you feel bored, whenever you feel sad, you will replace existing things which you were eating with things which is making you happy, which are the actions like going for a walk, reading book, listening to music, dancing, talking to your friends or talking to your parents, because you will see end of the day, again this is also giving you the similar feeling. So if you can replace this habit, I know it is not going to be super easy. It will take certain amount of effort from your side, but believe me, this will bring your health back to a point where you can't even imagine, because you know that emotions are there all the time, and the only mechanism to cope that emotion was eating that junk food. Now what you are doing, you are diverting it to something which is good for your health. So just by replacing this one habit, you will start seeing improvement in your overall health. I am not telling it will happen overnight, because the habit of eating junk has happened over a long period of time. How can you replace it with overnight? But even if you are starting thinking about it, doing once in 3 occurrence, that also is a great accomplishment. And third, you have to know the science behind why do you have these kind of emotions? Why do you go towards emotional eating? If you really understand, a lot of people crave to eat something, binge eating or eating something which they don't like, they don't want to eat, but still they eat because they are nutritionally deficient. The first thing which should come into your mind is, are you eating adequate amount of protein? There are certain vitamins and minerals that deficiency also leads to cravings. So if you eat complete meal, if you eat a real nourishing food, believe me, your cravings will come down. When you eat, you have to make sure that the protein is there, good fat is there, fiber is there. A lot of people don't even eat salad. A lot of people don't even care about how much protein they eat, how much good fat they have in their meal. So if you eat a meal, it should have a balanced amount of everything. Make sure you have protein, make sure you have fiber, make sure you have fat. But nowadays people are totally on carbs. Everything which you eat packaged food are loaded with carbs and sugar. And what does it do? It leads to cravings. Have you seen the day you eat biryani, you feel like eating ice cream, you feel like eating pan, you feel like eating chips. But if you eat a heavy breakfast, moong chilla, or if you eat certain heavy protein source, you will see by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you will not even feel hungry. So make sure you eat real food which is loaded with vitamins, minerals, fiber, fat and protein. And the fourth and the most powerful technique, do the inner work. See, I realized working with thousands of people, their emotion is not in control only because they are not aware. And how would you bring awareness in your life? How will you bring that equanimity in your life? It can happen only by doing certain meditation. It can happen only when you look within rather than looking outside and blaming other people who is responsible for bringing that emotion in your life. Because when you feel sad, when you feel depressed, when you feel anxious or anxiety, it happens because you are getting controlled by someone else. But the day you understand you are 100% responsible for your own emotion, you are 100% responsible for all your actions, believe me, you will not behave like this. So you have to start practicing at least 5 to 10 minutes of guided meditation every single day. If you want to start with any practice, make sure you make it for longer period of time. I started guiding few of my clients to do this Isha Kriya by Sadhguru. It is a powerful guided meditation practice. If you do it for at least 21 days, you will see a lot of things will change within you. The same person who is trying some tips, techniques and something outside to control their cravings, by doing this meditation for 21 days, you will see that you are more in control of your own emotion. Where do emotion come? It comes from within. And who can control it? You and only you can control. If you wait for outside world to take care of your emotion, they will play with your emotion. So start with guided meditation. This Isha Kriya is 12 to 17 minutes of time, but minimum time you can practice is for 12 minutes. And if you do it every single day, if you start with 2 times, morning and evening. But if you cannot, do it once at least. First thing in the morning after taking bath, do this practice and then start your day. The moment you start doing it for some period of time, you will see a lot of things in your life will start settling down, because your emotions are becoming better. You are more happy, you are more calm, you are not reacting, you are responding to the situation. If you want to link of this guided meditation, I will put in description. You can go through it and please start practicing. And if you get some result, I want you to come back to this video and put in comment what kind of changes you have seen, because it has changed a lot of people's lives. Personally, I did meditation for 3 years and then I did inner engineering. But in 3 years itself, I had transformed in terms of the way I was thinking and the way I was responding to things. And the last, celebrate every win. Anything which you are progressing towards, if you identified what is the trigger, it's a celebration. If you started 2 minutes pause technique, it's a celebration. If you understood that this food is not helping you, it's a celebration. So anything which you are trying to do, if you started with Isha Kriya and you did that for 1 week, it's a small celebration. Don't wait for the perfection. Even if you do something for short period of time, which you know you have never done in past, pat on your back, because you have done it. Because end of the day, what matters is consistency. So anything which you do, be proud of yourself. Don't feel that you are not the perfect person, because no one in this world is perfect. So if you are trying to become more aware when you eat, good, give a thumbs up to yourself. It's a celebration time. If you did that for 7 days consecutively or 15 days consecutively, 2 minutes pause technique or 2 minutes pause habit, 15th day go have ice cream if you want to. It's giving yourself a reward. And when you eat this ice cream, you are conscious about what you eat. End of the day, emotional eating happens only because we are not conscious. If you start practicing this guided meditation, if you start developing this 2 minutes pause technique, if you start becoming more aware, if you start eating nutritional food, believe me, you don't need anything outside. Everything is within us, just that we are looking something shortcut, something outside which will bridge that gap. Answer is not there. Look within and start becoming more conscious and more aware. I hope this video made a lot of sense to you. Believe me, a lot of people are struggling with this concern. Share this video to them so that they become a better human being and behave better in terms of who they are today. If you want a personalized one-to-one consultation with me, the link is in description. You can go ahead, book your appointment. Let's get into the details of your health and make it better.